Welcome back to another episode of the Sports Pad. We are breaking down week one of college football. This is going to be our pick'em videos. We're going to be breaking down probably the top 8 to 10 best games of the week that week. Going to be putting up our wins after each week. So make sure you tune in every week to see how well we did.
All right, so we're going to kick this shit off with Cincinnati at Arkansas. And by the way, if I say, whoever versus whoever, it's them at blank, just so you guys are following. Cincinnati at Arkansas.
Arkansas.
I'd like you to be able to give me your pick and why in like a one, two sentence.
I said it in the one of the last videos. Which team that was good last year is going to be bad this year, and I had Cincinnati. So, it's just where I just don't see them being. Maybe they're a 7-win team this year.
Got it.
Yeah, I got Arkansas too. I mean, that's too easy.
I got Arkansas as well.
Well, now I feel
What's
bad.
y'all's fucking reason, bro?
I feel bad now. I feel like I should pick Cincinnati because y'all's parlays got absolutely shattered by Northwestern and
My
Vanderbilt last week.
Nothing.
So are you feeling Cincy? Are you feeling it?
No. I'm picking Arkansas. I'm just kidding. I just wanted everybody to know how bad their picks are and how your boy's perfect from week 0 already. So
we'll see.
I think unlike an SEC team where you get your heart broken, or even like a Big 12 team, honestly, like you get your heart broken and you really you come out, it humbles you. Georgia in the SEC championship, and they came out in the Natty and really did their damn thing. Didn't fuck around. I think Cincinnati is the complete opposite of that. I think they're heartbroken, and they're less than hungry. They're full of emotion, and it's not good. And that's my opinion.
It wouldn't matter how hungry they are. They don't got the guys this year.
I also do not believe in Luke. It's not the guy. That's my opinion.
Well, they don't got the same horses, bro.
No. All right. I can't not skip this game because this inevitably will choose who wins the title more than likely in their conference. You got number 24 Houston at unranked UTSA. I got UTSA. It's the Road Runners.
Yeah, I know who they are. I got Houston.
Yeah, I got Houston too. I mean, it's just I just believe in them a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I won money on UTSA last year to win their conference, and I remember it, and they've stuck with me since then, and I'm sticking with it. It's like the Peacocks in March Madness. You're sticking with them forever. They did me and Dawn so well. We appreciate it. All right, next up, and I mean honestly, I wanted to be a good game for a quarter, and then I just want to run away with the bag. We got Oregon at Georgia, number 11 versus number 3.
Yeah, I think this is just the NCAA just setting up a team to get fucking worked week 1 to just ruin their dreams. And it could go either way. Like, to be real, like, think about it. If Georgia loses week 1 to Oregon, it just destroys their chances the rest of the year, right? And same thing with Oregon. Oregon loses
Not a
this
conference.
Game. No, for sure, but if Georgia loses to a number 11, right?
We go to 8.
You better hope Oregon wins every game the rest of the year.
Well, that wouldn't matter if Georgia doesn't lose again.
Yeah.
They will.
I mean,
we ain't gonna start this shit. We ain't gonna start this shit.
But I got Georgia winning the game. We got Georgia winning the game.
Thank you.
I'm just saying it wouldn't destroy. Like, even if Oregon loses this game, it's not gonna. They could still run the table
and
get in the playoff.
That's true. That's truer for Oregon than for Georgia.
Facts.
Well, it'd be easier for them to run the table if that's what you're saying. Yeah,
that's also facts.
Maybe, yeah.
They're both facts, but instead of you giving me a pick and giving me like a 2-3 sentence why, I want you to give me this pick and then give me your score. So we all got Georgia. What's your score?
Yeah,
final score.
The first number that popped into my head was 32-17.
35-18.
I feel it. I'm going 28-7, dog.
I think we get like a safety in this bit. I think we really do them dirty, and they only get points once we like put 35-0, and then they score.
Can you do?
I think it's gonna be 28-7, and dogs are just gonna like hold onto the ball and just.
We love to
People are
let
gonna be
people
like,
score later.
people are gonna start hating on us and be like, "Oh, it's so boring." But I think that's just, people are gonna start flipping the channel to whatever other upset is happening at the time. So 28. So
I think this is a clear game, but on a lot of betting apps, it doesn't think so. You got number 7 versus unranked Florida. Number 7 Utah versus unranked Florida. Who you got? And tell me why.
I've gone first every single time, so
I got
I
Utah.
got Utah. Yeah, I got Utah.
I got
the
Utah
Utes.
as well. I say the Utah wins their division or wins their conference this year.
That's what I say, and that's why I tell you why.
Playoffs.
Yeah, they're hungry. Them boys are hungry. They're gonna win their play. They will probably go to the playoffs.
We won Alabama.
If not, they'll be the number 5 or 6 team that gets snubbed, getting into the playoffs. That's what's going to happen to Utah, 100%.
Yeah.
They got lucky being number 7 in the start.
Utah State fans were holding signs saying we want Bama after that win this week. They're about to get fucking worked. The players weren't doing it, the fans were. So, to be fair.
Oh yeah, dude. The players, they got lives to live outside of football, bro. They're not trying to get maimed.
Facts. Well, I mean,
so we all had Utah.
Yeah, Utah wins that game.
Yeah, this is the last good game, but we're still gonna pick one more just because. Number 5 Notre Dame at number 2 Ohio State. I got Ohio State all day, and I think they're gonna piece some people up. I think they're going to the playoffs, and I think they're gonna be a big problem.
I think the Notre Dame players watch this Manti Te'o documentary, and they're gonna just put all that hate on their back and be like, "Fuck you guys, we're gonna win it like we should have," and they're gonna.
They are getting bullied on Twitter.
They're
gonna
beat Ohio State this year.
I
got Ohio State.
Okay. No, I'm actually picking Notre Dame. Like real talk.
You pick.
Okay.
I just feel it. It's kind of y'all know. Swami says, "Dog, I be feeling it."
I have a feeling for week 2, so I feel you, dude.
Yeah, I already know what your feeling is for week 2, and it's obviously very biased.
Yeah, I wanted to work out though. It was an early game too. Ooh. We're gonna go ahead and go with this one because it's kind of rivalry-ish, and there's not a lot left on the board. We got number 4 Clemson at Georgia Tech. I'm gonna go Clemson because I think they do win the ACC, but I think it could be a closer game than people would expect Clemson to usually play with Georgia Tech.
I think Clemson comes out and shows that last year was just a bad year for them.
52-0.
I was literally going to be like 60-6. Like they gonna block an extra.
They ain't even gonna see that. I was like, they ain't even gonna see the end zone.
They won't even score a touchdown. It's gonna be 2 field goals.
2 field goals.
Like that's how bad it's gonna be.
That's so.
And Clemson makes it to the national championship.
Yeah, I'm going Clemson. I would never pick Georgia Tech to win anything. So.
They got Calvin back, maybe. I don't know. Like
unless they played Hawaii, then I'd pick them.
That is pretty.
So we got one more though. We got one more, Pat.
Who?
I need you to pick Pitt, West Virginia, bro.
Yeah, you didn't.
I mean, everybody knows you're an avid JT Daniels.
Oh, that was I didn't never talk about that one. She
we didn't
saved it for last. Let's go.
No, you're gonna be watching.
So let's start this shit off with first things first. Let's go West Virginia.
That's right.
Let's ride. Second thing, I'm a JT Dick rider. All right. Look, him and I got real similar mustaches. Real similar. All right. We can do the same shit with our mustaches. He gets a fatter bag than I, but that's cool. It's all right. We vibe. Him and I, we cool. I think this shit is wild. All bias aside, fuck me and liking JT and everything. If these were any 2 other QBs and I knew that this one took this one's job and now they're about to battle it out, oh my God, I'm watching that game. I don't give a fuck if it's Georgia Southern VG State. Like, we're watching the game. Like, it's going to be intense. I want to see who's the stronger man on the field at that point. I think this is going to be nuts right now because, one, I don't even know who this dude is from USC that took JT's job after he got injured, And if you ask half of Georgia's fan base, they'd be like, they still fuck with JT over Stetson because everyone's a Stet hater for whatever reason, no matter what he does. So I'm just saying, This shit's gonna be wild as fuck. And I got West Virginia, baby. I want to put bread on it, but I can't tell if it's a bias. Really can't.
It's funny because I wonder who Pat McAfee would choose here. You know,
I do too. Yeah,
I'm gonna go West Virginia.
West Virginia is like 28 spots higher up on the recruiting rankings and the transfer portal rankings, and Pitt's had like 12 people leave in the past 3 months.
Well, they just also lost their main quarterback, so
that's exactly why I'm picking Pitt, dog.
He's the new
college football. He's the new crazy. No, I'm just saying, like,
he's a grad QB. He's old as fuck.
This is college football, dog. Like FAMU just played North Carolina the other night. They only had like 27 players eligible or something like that, something crazy.
You seen I picked them to cover the spread.
They still play. They still put up like over 20 points. Like,
I picked them to cover.
Crazy.
I knew they were going to cover.
It's gonna be ready. And also, I'm just picking this game different because I'm taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? Either I come out ahead on this for next week's pick chart, or
favorite.
I take the L. So I'm taking Pitt, bro.
I like it.
Pitt,
I'm not gonna hate on either. I'm not gonna hate on either team right now. To be real, after watching that video of JT being like, "Let's ride, let's ride, let's ride," I like this man's about to
Mountaineers.
This man's about to throw 30 interceptions.
30 fucking tutties, boy. 38 tutties.
30 for 30. You're gonna pull a Jameis.
All right, so that was all our picks. So I said my upset already, obviously.
Give your dark horse.
Notre Dame over Ohio State.
Is that your dark horse win this week?
To win. Yeah, that's my upset of the week. Notre Dame over Ohio State.
Okay. I think if there was going to be an upset win this week, it would be Florida.
Agreed.
I think that's a phenomenal pick. Yeah, I think that's a phenomenal pick. I'm going to go with one of those like plus 800s, though. I got East Carolina over NC State. I think those Carolina rivalry games get dangerous, boy. The Carolinas do some weird shit in football. That shit just be happening over there. It's an early game.
Yeah.
I don't know. ECU's ruined some seasons in my day. I've watched some football, so I think they lose. But let's put them on upset alert.
Leave your comments down below on who you think are going to win these games and why you think Pat and Austin are wrong for every single one of them. And like the video because my dog.